How evil is Frieza from Dragon Ball? Well, that's a pretty interesting question, and hopefully one that we'll answer in today's video. Aside from being the most recognizable and popular Dragon Ball villain, Frieza's also well known for one other thing.
I have to be honest, while I do respect powerful fighters, there's nothing that I despise more than a monkey.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say Frieza's not really a nice guy, but how about we take a look at some of his actions that really show us what kind of a monster this guy is. The Emperor of the Universe is pretty well known for his unethical practice. Hell, Planet Vegeta worked for him, and he decided it was time for them to go. So in one of his most iconic moments, he blows up the planet. And this isn't the only planet he's blown up. I mean, I'm sure there's more, but he also did blow up Earth one time in the Resurrection movie. Now, this is obviously some of Frieza's worst work, but there's also been times where he's killed people in some brutal ways and had zero remorse, so we're going to go through those. Now, this probably isn't the most well-known, but this is probably one of the worst for me. Frieza massacres these assassins in Dragon Ball Super, and that's not even the worst part. Not only does he just shoot lasers and literally slice through all of them, but the whole time he's enjoying himself and laughing as they're trying to get away from him, and he's just shooting them. It's pretty terrible to watch. Yeah, Frieza's a monster, and the whole time Goku's telling him to stop. He's like, "You don't need to do this," and he just shoots them all. Somehow the bloodshed doesn't end there though, because then he just decides to explode a bunch of them by poking them in the forehead. It looks painful as hell. Yeah, a horrible way to go out. He also kind of tortures Kaba before he knocks him out of the tournament. He shoots lasers through his arms and stuff. It's pretty horrible to watch. I mean, Kaba's I don't think he's a fan favorite character, but he did not deserve that. After getting hit by Goku's Spirit Bomb, he snipes Piccolo, which could have gone really badly for the main cast if he died. I mean, that means Kami would have died, and they wouldn't have been able to use the Dragon Ball. Yeah, that would have gone really badly. Another one of Frieza's sniper victims is Vegeta, but he wasn't as lucky as Piccolo, and he actually dies. Goku has to bury him.
Come on, you deserve a proper burial.
Oh yes, a proper burial. An unmarked grave on an empty planet in the middle of nowhere space. Honestly, I'd say it's too good for him.
But Frieza just kills him mid-speech. He's explaining how Goku's gonna become the Super Saiyan, defeat Frieza. He's laughing at him, and Frieza shuts him up. It's pretty horrible. In fact, it results in a pretty sad moment for Vegeta. I mean, he's just sort of he's on the ground, he can't move, and he's pleading with Goku to defeat Frieza. It's really sad to see, especially because Vegeta is such a fan favorite character. Someone who Frieza clearly has it in for is Krillin, though. I mean, not only did he kill him, but he impaled him with his horns in his second form. And that was pretty horrible, but that's not even the worst part. I don't know if this happens in the manga, but in the anime, right after he stabs him, as Krillin starts bleeding, Frieza starts fucking licking the blood off of his face. It's, how fucking weird do you have to be? And then, as I mentioned, possibly Frieza's most iconic moment. In fact, yeah, this is definitely Frieza's most iconic moment. He kills Krillin, resulting in the most iconic transformation, the most iconic transformation scene, the most iconic Dragon Ball scene. He is the reason that Goku turns Super Saiyan, because he fucking blows Krillin up. It's so horrible to watch. Krillin's being lifted up, he's helpless, he's trying to get away, and Frieza just blows him up and starts laughing. It's, oh man, poor Krillin. Bro got done dirty twice. However, my award for the most messed up Frieza kill doesn't go to Krillin. I mean, it should probably go to him blowing up planets, but aside from planetary destruction, just individual killing, this is the most messed up Frieza kill. Because when the Namekians refuse to tell him where the Dragon Balls are, he kills a child! He kills a child! The child wasn't even involved in the conversation. They're trying to run away, and he snipes the child. That's the rule. Villains aren't supposed to do that either. Frieza is evil. Obviously, that child isn't the only Namekian that Frieza kills. He kills those Namekian warriors, which, I guess it's not as bad as killing a child, but still, he was way too strong for them, and it was horrible to see them at least try and resist his siege of their planet, and they just couldn't do anything. it's just another example of Frieza's like remorselessness. It's honestly, he's a monster. So after taking a look at some examples of what Frieza has done, I think it's time that we finally gauged how evil he is. I mean, obviously we've seen him do horrible things like blow up planets, kill children, just kill people in general. Like, we've seen him have zero remorse for his actions, laugh in the face of killing people. He honestly, like, he enslaves planets. He's also pretty damn racist. I think Frieza gets a 9 out of 10 on the evil scale. And I'd say that's a pretty fitting spot. Lots of other villains in Dragon Ball are evil, but not many are as calculated and malicious as Frieza. He goes out, he kills people, he laughs. You know, he enjoys it, he's sadistic. You have people like Boo who are just evil because they're monsters, they're brainless beasts, they're just like destruction. Frieza is hellbent on revenge, he's narcissistic, you know, he has so many horrible characteristics. He really is an evil character, which means Frieza has earned his spot on the second highest tier on the tier list. The top tier is going to go to like just probably one villain who I think is just the absolute most evil, and that could end up being Frieza by the time I'm done with this series. I might decide that it is Frieza. I don't know, you'll have to wait and see. Haha, please watch my videos. But yeah, that's it for today. You know, if you've enjoyed, if you've got this far, please subscribe, like the video, I'd appreciate all that, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!